Gotta grab breakfast and go? Try this. I'm going to show you how I take my favorite oatmeal cookie recipe and transform it into a good-for-you breakfast treat. There's just a few simple substitutions that you need to know. First, I'm going to use part butter and part peanut butter. So if your recipe calls for a cup of butter, use half cup of butter and a half cup of peanut butter instead. And beat that until it's smooth. Same recipe as always, got my sugars in and some baking powder and baking soda. I can smell that peanut butter in there as I mix it, and I just can't wait to eat the cookies. All right. Eggs and vanilla. Now we're ready for the flour. And rather than using all-purpose flour, I'm going to use half whole wheat flour and half all-purpose flour. And then for a little bit of extra fiber, I'm going to stir in some wheat germ too. So I'm going to stir in my oatmeal. So we've got the oatmeal in. And rather than using chocolate chips, I'm going to use some mixed dried fruit bits. When I bake these cookies, I'm going to make them a little bigger than I'm used to making, just because it's for breakfast, and I want to make sure that it's going to fill me up. I'm going to use a cookie scoop for a really easy way to get these cookies onto my pan. We're going to bake them at the same temperature that your recipe says to, but you're going to have to bake them a little bit longer than a normal cookie size. You'll know when they're done when they have a nice golden brown top, like these have. I'm just going to wrap each one of them separately. And what you can do is just keep a batch of these in the freezer and they'll be ready anytime you need them. Now if you didn't remember to take the frozen cookies out the night before you want to eat them for breakfast, just take off the plastic wrap and throw them in the microwave for a few seconds until they're thawed. With a batch of these hearty cookies in the freezer, there will be no excuse for you to miss the most important meal of the day.